You wake up at 7 a.m. in your apartment above the gym. Same routine as always: shower, get dressed, put on your gym leader outfit that you've worn variations of for the past 6 years. Today's Thursday, which means you'll probably see around 30 challengers, maybe more if it's a good weather weekend coming up. You head downstairs and unlock the gym doors at 8 a.m. sharp. There's already a line. There's always a line. A kid who looks maybe 11 years old is first up, bouncing on his heels with this eager grin on his face. His Charmander is level 8. You can tell just by looking at it. You've done this so many times you can estimate a Pokemon's level within 2 just by how it moves. The battle lasts 90 seconds. Your Geodude barely has to try. The kid's face falls as his Charmander goes down in 2 hits, and you hand him some encouraging words that you've said verbatim probably 1,000 times. Keep training, come back when you're ready. Your Pokemon has real potential. He nods and leaves. You'll probably never see him again. Most of them don't come back. Next challenger, then another, then another. By noon, you've battled 14 trainers. You've used the same 3 Pokemon in the same rotation depending on how many badges they show you. 0 badges, Geodude. 2 badges, Geodude and Onix. 4 badges, still Geodude and Onix, because that's the rule. You have a level 47 Golem in the back that you haven't used in actual gym battle in 3 years. You're not allowed to use it unless the challenger has at least 6 badges, and most challengers with 6 badges skip your gym entirely because they already got the Boulder badge equivalent from another region, or they're over leveled and just want to move on. Around 2 p.m., a gym trainer calls in sick. Great, now you're down a person, which means you have to rearrange the entire trainer gauntlet inside the gym. You spend 30 minutes restructuring the lineup and explaining to the other gym trainers why they need to cover different positions. One of them complains that they've already battled 9 times today. You've battled 18, but you don't say that. You're the leader, you don't get to complain. 3 p.m., the gym puzzle breaks again. Your gym has this whole system where trainers have to navigate through a rock maze, but one of the automated barriers got stuck in the closed position, and now there's a bottleneck of confused 10-year-olds trying to figure out if this is part of the puzzle or a malfunction. You have to stop taking challenges, go into the puzzle yourself, and manually reset the system. It takes 45 minutes. The line of challengers outside grows longer. Some of them leave. You don't blame them. By the time you're back to battles, you're behind schedule, and there are 12 people waiting. You skip your lunch break. You'll eat later. Maybe. You battle through the afternoon. Same Pokemon, same strategies, same lines. Rock types are known for their defense. Geodude, use Rock Throw. Good effort, but type advantage is key. You could do this in your sleep. Sometimes you think you are doing it in your sleep. Around 5 p.m., a challenger actually beats you. A kid with a Squirtle that knows Bubble and a decent sense of timing. You hand over the Boulder badge, congratulate them, give them the TM for Rock Tomb, and watch them leave with this massive grin on their face. They're going to go on and fight the Elite Four someday, maybe even become champion. And you're going to be here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. doing the exact same thing you did today. 6 p.m. gym closes, except it doesn't really close because you have admin work. Gym leaders don't just battle, you're also responsible for maintaining the facility, managing staff, ordering supplies, filing reports with the Pokemon League, reviewing battle footage for training purposes, and about a dozen other things nobody tells you about when you take the job. You spend 2 hours in your office going through paperwork, incident report because a trainer's Charmander almost set the gym on fire, supply order for more potions and revives for your gym trainers, monthly performance review from the league analyzing your win-loss ratio to make sure you're maintaining appropriate difficulty standards.
That last one's always tricky. If you win too much, the league says you're discouraging new trainers. If you lose too much, they say you're not providing adequate challenge. There's this very specific sweet spot you're supposed to hit, and they track it monthly. Last month, you were at 64% wins. They want you at 60%. So now you have to consciously lose more, which means throwing battles against kids who aren't ready, which feels worse than beating them. 8 p.m. and you finally head upstairs to your apartment. You heat up leftover takeout from 2 days ago and sit down to eat. Your Onix is resting in its Pokeball. Your Geodude is resting in its Pokeball. Your Golem, that level 47 beast you've had since you were a trainer yourself, is resting in its Pokeball. You haven't had a real battle, an actual challenging battle where you can use your full team and try in months, maybe years. You think about the kid with the Squirtle, where they're headed, what they're going to see, all the routes and cities and Pokemon they'll encounter. You've been to Pewter City's gym for 6 years. Before that, you were a gym trainer here for 3 years. Before that, you traveled for 2 years. That was 11 years ago. You were 19. You're 30 now, and you've spent the last 9 years in this building. Your phone buzzes. Email from the Pokemon League. There's a mandatory gym leader meeting next month in Saffron City. 2 days of conferences about maintaining brand consistency and optimizing trainer experience. You'll have to close the gym, arrange for substitute gym trainers to handle any emergencies, and sit through PowerPoint presentations about challenger retention rates. You close your laptop and look at your Golem's Pokeball sitting on the desk. You could release it right now. Have an actual conversation with your Pokemon instead of just using them as tools for work. But you're tired and you have to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow to do this all over again. So you leave the ball on the desk and go to bed. Friday tomorrow. Fridays are busy, probably 35-40 challengers. Weekend coming up means everyone wants to get their badge before they head out on the routes. You'll see the same rotation of beginner Pokemon. Caterpie, Weedle, Pidgey, Rattata, maybe a Pikachu if someone got lucky. You'll use Geodude approximately 50 times. You'll say good effort approximately 50 times. You'll hand out maybe 3 or 4 badges if you hit your target loss rate. And then Saturday and Sunday and next week and next month. The Pokemon League pays you 68,000 Pokedollars a year. That's about average for a first-tier gym leader. Sabrina makes 95,000 because she's 8th tier and in a major city. Blaine makes 88,000 because his gym has that whole quiz show gimmick that brings in tourism revenue. You make 68,000 to wake up every day in the same building, battle the same battles, use the same Pokemon, and watch an endless parade of trainers walk through your gym on their way to bigger and better things. You're not going anywhere. This is it. This is the job. You're the NPC in someone else's story, and you'll be here tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Someone's got to give out the first badge. Well, stick around for the best Pokemon channel that exists, I guess. I mean, probably anyways.